Hello, all of you beautiful beings tuning in to hear this message, to connect with me through virtual time and space. I am Jessica Jones, for those of you who are not familiar with my work, and I am so grateful that you have taken some time out from your busy day to just hear this message. I'm really excited right now because I am going to be inviting you to journey with me through a 9-week group program called Leaders Evolve Together. This is the second time that I'll be doing this program this year. The first time was incredibly successful, and what I mean by that is that people's lives were transformed, and every single being, I just feel so deeply grateful for all of them, for all of the immense work and bravery and love that they showed for each other. So I'm just going to dive into sharing what this group program is about in case you have any questions before you reach out to me to connect. So Leaders Evolve Together came to me about 7 months ago. This wasn't my first group program that I launched. That said, it was the first group program that had a special little feature, which was a daily practice. That's right, a daily recorded video practice that you will receive that will guide you deeper into your own universe, mind, body, soul, spirit. And back about 7 months ago, as I was saying, I was really in a deep meditation, and I was connecting to spirit as to how I could support the community more, how I could bring more light into people's lives and really support where humanity is at this time, as we are in a brand new universal cycle this year of creation. And it was very, very simple. The answer was people need to practice. Practice, practice, practice. And at this moment in my life, I had been practicing devotedly for about a year of like daily practice. Really committing to myself every single day. And it was one of the best decisions that I think I've ever made for the current state of my business, of my life, of my energy, of my vibration, and where I'm really seeing the world from, the lens that I'm currently seeing the world from. I beautifully and gracefully accepted this offering from the universe to create a program that would allow people a daily practice, to tune in with themselves, to devote time to themselves every single day, to devote time to their body, their mind, their spirit, to improving their lives on every level, to looking at their shadows, to being held in a safe container, to really tune in with how to move their lives forward through ease and grace instead of karma and pain and fear. So Leaders Evolve Together was created, and what it is evolving into now, the second group will be a 9-week program, 45 practices, daily practices, Monday through Friday. You will be supported and held and guided. And you will also be a part of an amazing group of individuals who are all wanting to support each other, who are wanting community, who are understanding that it's time for us to work together as one, rather than competing against each other, rather than doing this work on our own. It's time to really be on the fast track of evolution, which is when we join forces, when we receive facilitation, when we allow ourselves to connect to others who are on a similar journey. So an online Facebook completely private group is also created for all of the members, including myself, to support each other. And this group dynamic is my favorite part because I was just absolutely blown away at how the first group showed up to really, really support each other in this online community. I mean, it was an opportunity to be vulnerable, to go live in a safe space, to communicate your thoughts and your emotions and your fears in a really conscious and constructive way that teaches us and gives us practice for how we can bring that practice of conscious communication, of addressing our shadows instead of suppressing our emotions and our fears, really having a safe container to practice conscious communication with other beings, and how that looks, how that can be applied in our everyday lives to really evolve not only ourselves, but since we are all one, we evolve the collective forward. It gives us a safe place to be supported and to evolve. not only do we have a daily practice with this group, there is also weekly, every Saturday, we will meet for guided facilitation for a workshop style 2-hour experience together on Zoom, which allows us to all connect, to all see each other and support each other. And I'll be facilitating and instructing various teachings and tools and allowing us to see life from a new, higher vibration and a new perspective that is more heart-based, more love-based, and allows us to move through our fears and our limiting beliefs and all of those things that have been holding us back from really, truly aligning with our highest soul's purpose in this life. That's just a little bit about the Leaders Evolve Together, or the Let's Practice program. I am so grateful, first and foremost, that you've taken some time to even just hear this video, to really drop into your heart, because if you have pressed play, it to me signifies that you are someone who is wanting to improve your life. You are wanting to be a beneficial presence on this planet. You are ready to move through your shadows, because you understand that we won't truly evolve until we've healed our shadows, healed our fears, and aligned with love, with our soul. That's ultimately what we're on this planet now for, is to evolve the human race forward from a race of fear-based, separate, ego-driven humans to a race of soul, unified, light beings that are together and are understanding their connection to spirit, because they know that they are spirit in form and can really dissolve all parts of themselves that no longer resonate at the higher vibrations, because they're just holding part of ourselves back from truly thriving, from truly being healthy, from being wealthy, from being loved, from being vivacious and full of pleasure and excitement and creativity and energy to create the life of our dreams for this planet, for each other, for all of the beings on this earth. So thank you, first and foremost, from the bottom of this heart that is the one heart within us all, for taking the time to hear this video. If you are interested in learning more, everyone who is wanting to join or questioning if this is right for them will have a consultation with me, so that will be the next step. So either email me at jessicajones@lovesmission.com, or if you are on my website, lovesmission.com, you can use the click here to schedule your consultation button, and it will allow you to schedule a time for us to meet and to see if your energy, if my energy is a good fit, as I want to make sure that everyone in the group is really going to be supportive of each other, and so that we want to be sure that you're someone that's really ready to work in a group dynamic. And if you're not, we can walk through some of those fears that might be showing up, and I can support you and hold you through that space as well. That would be the next steps if you are resonating with this, if you're ready for a practice, if you're ready to devote your time to yourself, not 5 hours a day, not 3 hours, not 2 hours, just half an hour a day, to expanding and raising your vibration and really working from the ground up. You know, the practices are going to be designed to work from our root chakra and raise up to our crown, so that we are balanced and integrated and really operating from a space of being embodied. Embodiment is the key. We can hear all these philosophies and know that they're truth, and if we're not embodying them and showing up to them every single day, we're not truly bringing that vibration onto the planet. And that's what this is about. This is about being a leader for a new vibration, and that requires us to show up for ourselves, to dedicate ourselves to our practice, to working through our shadows, to learning how to deepen our love for ourselves, and also having some fun with our supernatural abilities and our capacity to create heaven on earth. So thank you so much for your interest. If you are new to who I am, you can find out more information about me either through Facebook or at my website, lovesmission.com. Sending you all so much gratitude and love for your time, for your presence, and for your willingness to expand your consciousness for the betterment of all. Much love to you all.